It is
Biscuits.
ban.
Is the sound okay? Can you hear me?
Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban.
I think it's fine.
Ban. Radiant's turn to ban. Seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban. Radiant's turn to pick.
Vengeful spirits.
Dire's turn to pick. Seconds. Radiant's turn to ban. Omni-Knight. Dire's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban. It is Dire's ban. Seconds. 5 seconds remain.
I clicked the enemy's carry, and yeah, the carry would probably die. And he has Razor is a really strong. Is it?
Radiant.
Which direction they are going with the draft? Actually, it's a really weird draft, and I think this is what drafting is about, right? Confusing people, confusing your opponents, and yeah, catching them off guard. Like basically, if you win the draft, the game is won like 60-40%, I would say, or 70-30. Not sure what the numbers are here. And we have a Winter Wyvern on the side of Frostbite. Really well-rounded draft on the side of Frostbite, but I feel they need a little bit more right click, right? Because they do have the aura from Vengeful Spirit, and they have a Razor if he gets the axe to push down buildings. But before that, they don't really have anything to push down buildings. They have Winter Wyvern to clear out the waves, the aura from Venge, and that's it. They have wave clear, but the buildings, they still need something to deal with the buildings, right? And we do have Invoker coming in on the side of Risky Biscuits. They do show the mid laner now, so if you look at the draft, I would say Invoker will be going mid. Shaman probably position 5 here. Roaming Naga, I guess, probably an offlane Omni-Knight. But let's see how they decide to play. It depends on the last pick from Frostbite, as they would want to have like the best lane matchups for their heroes. And Frostbite is actually thinking about this last ban in depth. As you can see, they're going a lot into their reserve time. This is something they haven't done throughout the draft, but right now they're really thinking about the last ban here. And if we look at Risky's
It is
draft,
Dyer's ban.
Gyro. I mean, Gyro is a really good meta hero, right? If you're not sure what to ban, you can just go for a meta hero and just ban it, and yeah, stay on the safe side. But the ban the PA on the side of Risky. I don't think PA is worth a ban in this meta. I mean, I think they have a lot of ways to deal with the PA Razor. Razor can just take away all the damage. I mean, you can save heroes with the Winter Wyverns, Cold Embrace. Centaur War Runner can just stun. They have a lot of disables on the side of Frostbite, and I think it's kind of a wasted ban on PA. And they go for the PL here. So they would need a hero who's good against PL, who is good in this meta, and they actually banned the Gyro themselves. So this is a tough one, right? They would want a hero that goes Battle Fury or Maelstrom as fast as possible. Let's see which heroes go Battle Fury here. Jug is still in the pool. Jug is a good hero here. He's good against Invoker. He doesn't die to the magic damage from Invoker. He can play around the healing shock from Omni Knight, the disables from Shaman. And yeah, if he goes Battle Fury, he can kind of deal with the PL here. Depending on if the Razor is going to safe lane, they can go OD to deal with them. They can go OD to deal with the PL as well. Which other carry goes Battle Fury here? They can go Sven. I think Sven is a really good hero here, but he would have to go for an early BKB so he could deal with the magic damage coming out from Risky Biscuits here. And they have 12 seconds more to decide. I would say Jug. Jug is a very safe pick. I mean, he takes down buildings which they don't have right now.
Medusa.
They decide to go for Medusa instead. I mean, well, I think it kind of works out because we can play around the first 4 heroes and have Medusa farm all the way until she's ready. And if Medusa is ready, she can pretty much deal with the PL. The only thing I'm worried about right now is the objectives. They're going to have a hard time taking down objectives in the beginning, but as long as Medusa gets farm, I think they have a better chance of winning this game. So just based on the draft right now, I would give this game to Frostbite Gaming, but you know, it's a game of Dota, right? Anything can happen. So we are going to get into the game and see how it's going to go down. Alright, so we are in the game right now, and yeah, so definitely Shaman is going to be the position 5 on the side of Risky Biscuits. Somebody called X videos here. Yeah, offlaner Centaur War Runner for Frostbite. We have Wyvern Taunting in the base. Medusa going mid. Razor on the safe lane, and Vengeful is going to be his support. Alright, that actually makes a lot of sense. Invoker mid, obviously. We have the Naga. Probably dual laning with the Omni Knight on the off lane. And yeah, we have Shaman and PL on the safe lane. This is going to be an interesting game, guys.
30 seconds and counting.
30 seconds to battle, and the runes are very important in this meta right now, and I'm not sure if there is any team that's going to contest or they are just going to settle for the double runes for each team. Each team. And we have a ward coming in from Shaman here, but he didn't smoke up for this, so this might be probably spotted by the Radiant side here,
It all comes
the Radiant side
down
actually
to this.
decide to contest the top rune and they get one. Did they get the second one? They get the second one and they get the third one as well. So really good start for Frostbite here as they secure 3 runes. Don't they? Yeah, they secure 3 runes and the last one goes to the Omni Knight. So we have a little bit of a blocking here. Blocking the creep wave coming in from S. He does manage to slow down the creep wave a little bit, but I think Razor did a fairly good job as well. I mean, ideally you would want the range creep to be in front, and if the range creep dies first, like the lane loses a whole lot of its damage, right? And then the lane is going to push into you. Right now, and I think it's pretty decent for the Razor right now as it's free farming, and Omni Knight is going against the Venge. Venge trying to harass out the Omni Knight, but I don't think that is going to amount to anything. They can't really kill the Omni Knight right now until Razor gets a couple of levels, and yeah, and then they can try again. So it's a try lane top. Actually, we have the Naga and the Shaman here trying to help out the PL, but it's a centaur, and I don't think PL actually needs this help. Medusa is really weak in the beginning, so having Shaman and maybe Naga rotate to the mid lane to help Invoker secure a kill, Medusa would be the best choice here, because I don't think Centaur would be able to kill PL on his own. They said PL goes really aggressive and he just gets outplayed by the Centaur here. So we're going to take a look at the CS chart here. As we can see, Razor top uncontested on the bottom lane, tri lane on the bottom as well, and a pause comes in from Juicer here. We have no idea why. Oh, mouse issues. Alright, so far so good for Frostbite, right? They get 3 runes and they have Razor on top of the list as it relates to CS, right? So, and this is what you want for your Razor. You want your Razor to be able to snowball, get this early advantage, help his team like play around as 4 without the Juicer, push down objectives while Juicer arms up, farms, and gets ready for the late game, right? This is how you want to play, and it's working perfectly for them. On the other side, we do have the PL who's having a little bit of a hard time last hitting. I mean, Centaur is not even harassing him or anything. It was a tri lane top for the first 2 minutes, and yeah, we haven't really had any action against the PL, but as you can see, he's really struggling in terms of last hits. He has a whole lot of denies, but he's not focusing on the last hits at all. So I think that is something he has to adjust to and fix.
Double decibels.
We have a double damage picked up by Naga here. Venge might be taking a whole bunch of damage here if she's not careful. As you can see, yeah, taking a couple of right clicks here. Omni Knights did have to go back to base. We're sorry we missed the action over there, but yeah, probably the rotation of Winter Wyvern to the bottom lane making that happen. So Naga decides he's probably going to sit here around the bottom lane, try to help the make sure he doesn't get zoned out again. As you can see, both of the supports going in on the Omni here, and this might be tricky. I'm not sure why he's going that way. He decides to use his healing shot. A little bit of damage on Wyvern here, but it's not enough. He gets stunned right now. Is he going to be able to make it out alive? As he has the movement speed and he's just going to run away. And that would be the end of the action, that bottom lane. And if we go back to the top lane, as we can see, PL is climbing back up on the Etwall charts. I mean on CS chart, sorry. Getting the last hits now as well as the denies. 13 denies on the PL here. Centaur is really struggling as he only has 3 last hits and 1 deny. So PL is actually winning this lane despite the fact that it wasn't really going well in the beginning. There's an action going on the bottom lane as we can see. Omni Knight, will he be be able to make it out alive. He is not going to be able to make it out, and they secure the first blood for Frostbite here. The tri-lane coming in handy as they're able to dish out a lot of damage and send the Omni Knight back to the freaking Stone Age. So Omni has to TP back to the lane now. Not sure. There is no mana on bench. Not sure if they want to go for the aggression again, as it seems to be paying off. Like I said in the beginning, if you get a couple of levels on Razor, you can actually go aggressive on the Omni and assert dominance in the lane. If we go back to the mid lane right now, we would see it's fairly one-sided, as Invoker is just running away with the advantage in terms of CS and denies. We only have 7 CS on the Juicer here compared to the 20 CS for the Invoker. This is pretty insane. And we have Shaman just trying to gain some. Oh my god, I guess PL just got outplayed in the top lane because he just died to a solo centaur. Not sure how that happens. I mean, you're a PL, you have your doppelganger, and as long as you don't play too aggressively, the lane should be fine. And they trying to go on centaur here, but I think he's way too tanky right now. He's level 5. He was able to get a solo kill on the PL, who was winning the lane like pretty handily. So PL is a little bit pissed off right now, I guess, and just trained the lances at Centaur right now. He does have clarity to get his mana back up if he needs to. And on the bottom lane, we can see the tri-lane still here. But the problem with this tri-lane is the supports are not getting levels at all. They are not getting levels at all. And we haven't really seen an aggressive move coming out from the supports on Frostbite. Like, they have smokes in their inventories, and I think they could use that and make aggressive plays. With these double damage, I believe they can do something here. They don't have smokes though. So this can be really tricky, as this can easily be spotted. As you can see, the summons from Invoker here easily spotting out what is going on here. But is he going to be able to react fast enough? The double damage is going in. That's the stun coming in. Juicer, everybody dishing out a whole bunch of damage. Invoker is not dead here. He switched to the Quas Orbs and he's able to make it out alive. Grey Wyvern does die. Invoker, is he gonna die? No, he's still on Quas here. The stun comes in from bench, but it's not enough to get the kill. The Sunstrike comes from Invoker Woody and he secures the double kill. Wow, what a nice counterplay coming in from Biscuits here, as they keep Invoker alive. Invoker pretty much outplayed 3 heroes on the side of Frostbite, and he's able to turn the gank around, get a double kill, and just spiral himself all the way up this game. Wow, what a player, man. Woody and this Invoker. I think he's gonna be a whole lot of trouble for this Frostbite team, and they have to find a way to deal with him. And we can see the smoke coming in here from Dire side. We have Naga with the net. She's ready. Oh my god, Woody going in. The Sunstrike, a whole bunch of damage, and he's on the killing spree right now. And we have Centaur trying to use his ultimate to save his ally there, but nah, it's not going to amount to anything. Alright, so the only lane actually kind of handily winning right now for the Razor, for Frostbite actually, sorry, it's the Razor, right? And I feel Razor should be a little bit more aggressive. I mean, all these things are happening on the map because Razor is not forcing rotations to the bottom lane. Like, he's so far ahead in his lane right now. I mean, if he calls for supports to back him up, he can easily take this tower. I mean, they missed the 5 minutes catapult. As you can see, this tower hasn't taken any damage, but I think he can actually coordinate with his team here and be like, hey, there's a siege engine coming at the 10-minute mark. Let's use that and push the tower, at least deal some damage. Yeah, there's action going in on the top lane. Invoker with a haste run securing the kill on Centaur here. Naga was there, Shaman was there, so I guess it's not something he could have outplayed or made it out of. But yeah, I mean, Biscuits are just running away with the advantage right now. Razor has to do something. This team depends on Razor right now. They need Razor to make something happen, to create space on the map for the other heroes. Because Centaur would not be able to do anything until he gets his Blink Dagger. Smoke coming in again from the Dire side. Biscuits. And they get the net on Juicer here. Invoker, is he ready for this? Yes, this all strikes up. The cold snap is there. The lockdown from Shaman. She's not dead yet, but now she's gonna die. Wyvern comes in too. They might be able to get the kill on Wyvern as well, but no. A little bit too late of a TP from Wyvern, and Juice is going to die. 3-6 as it relates to the kill score right now. I mean, Razor now going in on the Omni Knight. Not sure why Omni didn't just TP out here and he's going to do exactly that. Oh, the repel ended. He gets stunned. He's just gonna die to the Razor here. Wow, what a game, guys. What a freaking game. Razor, 60 last hits. 10 minutes, boys. Razor's doing it, but I think he has to do a little bit more. This is not enough. Getting the kills. He's doing everything in terms of the laning stage, but he's not doing anything else. Razor needs to apply pressure on the map. Razor needs to force heroes here so his allies can other things on the map. Like the fact that Razor is not applying the pressure on this lane allows the opponents to do things on the other lanes, right? Yeah, so he does want to... This was probably what he was setting up for here, the kill on Omni Knight, but I don't think that's gonna be enough, right? He does still like 87 damage right now. Wow, Venge die on the bottom lane. Nice rotation coming in from Sad Boys and Frey here. Kiri kill on the enemy position 5. We have the Wyvern babysitting the user here as they realize if this has to go to the late game and Dusa is our win condition here, we would have to make sure we keep her alive. Oh my god, that is a TP coming in from Razor. He will probably be able to turn this around. Yeah, they have a shrine. But they managed to pop the shrine here. They don't even pop the shrine. They don't even need it. As the rotation from the Radiant side comes in and they get the counter gank here as it's a 2-for-0 in terms of trade for Frostbite here. So a little bit of a good thing going for them at this point in the game, as everything has been going kind of bad since the beginning. But this is hope. This is what they need. They need a couple more of these kind of engagements to put it back into the game, right? We have the PL and the Invoker really up there in terms of the farm, and you really don't want that to happen. I mean, it's fine if you have to deal with a one core or you have to deal with the other core, which is Invoker, but you really don't want it to deal with both cores coming in online as fast as possible, right? I mean, it's a Juicer. She needs a whole lot of time to come online, right? But if you have to deal with two cores on the opposite side coming in online fast, then we have a problem as a Juicer. Juicer is going to get ganked here as he gets the chain storm coming in, the Sun Strike. Wow. The supports on the side of Biscuits are not so relentless. They're not even giving any space to the Frostbite heroes. And as you can see, this B-General coming in handy here as S catches up to Vengeful Spirit. And Vengeful Spirit is gonna fall. 3 heroes cutting the creep wave in the mid lane right now. And yeah, they decided just gonna back out. Invoker comes in and he would be able to secure this tower no problem. I think the Radiant is just going to give this away. And again, Razor is not applying any pressure whatsoever on the safe lane. Frostbite is in a really tight spot right now, I believe, guys. He's farming a stack. I mean, there is no enemy hero on the side of Biscuits on the bottom lane, and he could be applying a whole lot of pressure on this tower, but he decides not to. Not sure what his idea about this game is, but you know, let's see how it goes. I would say action in the mid lane. Are they going for a smoke here? Is that a blink reveal on Centaur? He doesn't have his blink though.
should
Oh, the blink is coming in on the courier. They might be able to make something happen here, but the ultimate on Shaman, they don't want to use this to take this top tower here. And
Radiant's top tower is
let's
under
see
attack.
how this is gonna go. They're ready for this. They're so ready for this. The blink reveal comes in, they're able to secure the kill on Shaman. The tower is still alive. They would be able to defend this tower here. The song comes in from Naga and she's just gonna TP out. Oh my god, what a play from Naga here. But they don't manage to save the tower though, because this snakes are doing a whole lot of physical damage. And the tower is gonna fall. Wow, Invoker still fair farming in the mid lane. I mean, this Invoker is getting this PL is getting everything need this sort of plays where they got the kill on the Shaman earlier. They need to make more smoke plays with the 4 heroes. Medusa is not inclusive, right? So you want your user to do farming while you group up with the other 4 heroes on the map and then you make something happen. But there's an action going in on the bottom side here for the Dire side as Razor tries to go aggressive, but it doesn't work out. A bunch of TPs coming in from Biscuits here, and they're able to turn this around and get the kill on Razor. And this is really bad because Razor was the highest farmed on the side of the Radiant side, and if you just give away this map presence, this map control to your opponents, then things get really hard. So they decide, wow, this is kind of weird here. Not sure what Pia was doing there. He was not supposed to try to defend the tower alone. He might die here. He doesn't manage to die. TP comes in from Naga here, and this is enough. Wow, what a sun strike from Woody. He drops it right where the center was gonna be. Like, this anticipation. Gameplay from Invoker has been insane. Invoker has been on top of his game this past 15 minutes. On fire. Like, if you remember the gank, I mean, they tried to gank him, but didn't work so well, and then he just drops this amazing sun strike right now,
To the gills.
and they really need to do something to stop Woody here. But something good going for Frostbite here, as they managed to secure the top tier 1 here,
Dire should look
and
to their top tower.
able to make it out with nobody else dying aside from the Centaur War Runner to this insane storm Sunstrike. So grouping up in the mid lane, they probably want to smoke again. Do they have a smoke on anybody here? They have a smoke on Venge. They're placing wards right now to make sure the Dire would not see
Scanning
these
for
coming.
enemies.
Centaur in the front of the lines here. Going to initiate on Omni Knight probably, because he's the only one they have vision of here. With the couple with Great Blade, they can actually get the kill here. And yeah, and that is the Omni Knight dead. This is the free tower here. And if Biscuits don't do anything to react to this, this could easily be a tier 2 as well. So they're able to secure this no problem, and I think they should definitely go for more, yes, and that is exactly what they're trying to do here. On the other side, with the Diffuser Blade ready, they decide they probably just want to trade here. They really don't want to fight. I'm not sure what that is about. And this guy comes in from the Dire, and they know exactly where Juicer is here. I'm not sure if they want to go on the Juicer here or they just want to trade. Yeah, I think they decided they're just gonna trade here. And
Dire's bottom tower
I think the
is
push on the
under
side of
attack.
Radiant is a little bit faster though,
Tower is in
but that's a lot of damage on the Radiant tower as well. So
Dire's
but this would probably be just a trade. They don't want to go for more here on the side of Radiant, so they decided just gonna back out. TP's coming in from Biscuits though. Do they want to get this? Can they catch anybody off guard here? We have Omni Knight here going for the Razor. Razor getting slowed by the Diffuser Blade on Pierre right now. Invoker going in the Chaos Meteor, and he gets the kill on Wyvern. Razor's going to be dead as well, as this is 4 heroes chasing him down. Godlike on Woody, man. Woody on Godlike, Godlike on Woody. Does it even matter? This guy is playing out of his freaking mind right now. And they will need a miracle on the side of Frostbite, guys. Yeah, I mean, they're not actually playing bad here. It's not I don't think it's the gameplay here. I mean, sure, I mean, Razor could have played a little bit better on the safe lane and everything, but I feel it's more the Medusa pick here that is causing the issues, right? If as a drafter, I would have gone maybe like Razor mid, right? It's a safe mid, right? It doesn't get bullied out of the lane. Then you could pick someone that builds Battle Fury or someone that has inbuilt cleave, right, to deal with the PA, and someone that comes online fast, right? I mean, PA was banned, that is understandable. Gyro was banned. He deals with PL pretty well, but still, you could go for Jogger's fan or something, right? And this would have given them a better way of dealing with this early aggression from the Dire side. Razor goes in, but Invoker is there to turn the things around. Healing shot coming in, Cold Snap coming in. Oh my god, what a nice counter play by the Wyvern here. I mean, nobody's dead yet. The Wyvern might as well be dead. No, she's not dead yet. And we really might be able to turn this around. A lot of physical damage stolen from Razor. They get the kill on Omni Knight here, only losing the Wyvern, and they lose the Shaman as well on the side of Biscuits. Wow, nice turnaround here. As the heroes on the side of Frostbite show up for the fight and make things happen. This is what you want if you're a Frostbite right now. You want able to make this kind of maneuvers to come back into the game. I mean, Invoker really played well there, but it wasn't enough. You could see the insane saves from Wyvern, the counter play with his ultimate, just doing the right things at the right time, right? And he was able to make him come back a little bit into this game with those plays there on the bottom lane. Sure, Razor insane amounts of damage, and Venge was there with the stuns and everything as well, but I would have to give the credit to Wyvern there for that 6-team fight on the bottom lane, right? So this tower is still has a whole bunch of HP, and I think they should actually play around this. They really don't want to give this tower away, because you're just going to give away a lot of map presence, a lot of map how would I put it? Yeah, basically map presence to the enemy team, and this is a free tower. I don't think this should be happening, right? It's sure you used all your ultimates, but you should have at least 2 heroes here pushing back the wave, you know. It's close to your tower, you can easily make counter plays, get TPs coming in, and this is really scary for Venge right now. I think she should get out of there. Oh, Venge is blocked in the trees, so she's able to get out of there. Tornado comes out. My god. Wow. This is not what I expected here. That's a lot of damage coming in from the healing shock here. Centaur uses his ultimate, the defensive ultimate coming in from Wyvern as well. And yeah, everybody else is going to make it out alive, and Venge is going to play with alive. So, hero that dies on the side of Frostbite here. Jusa, let's take a look at Jusa here, guys. She has been farming for like 20 minutes now. Very close to her Aghanim Scepter. This is a good item to deal with the PL here, but we have the Invoker as well. She would have to go for like a 4-staff to play around the Tornado, the Sunstrike, the Chaos Meteor, and all that. That is a lot of damage coming in here. The swap, defensive swap coming in from Bench here, keeping Razor alive. Do they really want to fight this? I'm not sure. Centaur here, they do have Vision and Omni here. The Shrine, nobody's there to pop the Shrine yet. Centaur might be dead here. A lot of damage. The Cold Snap coming in from Invoker. He manages to take the kill on Centaur. He's holy shit by that. Nobody can kill this guy. I mean, just going from bad to worse for Frostbite right now. They really need to fight. Yusa is coming in though. What a nice stun. Is he able to get the kill on that here? No, she's not able to get the kill. I mean, Sunstrike coming in here. And a lot of Izal Blade charges going on to the Medusa as PL is just right-clicking shit out of her, and she's going to fall as well. And this is your win condition for Frostbite. If Medusa cannot change the tide of the fight, then I am not sure what Frostbite can actually do right now to come back into this game. They will need a sick outplay or something if they want to come back into this game. Probably like a smoke play to get the Invoker off guard, like chain stun kill him. The same thing goes for the PL. If they can do that, then yeah, they can actually come back into this game. The problem with that is the fact that Jusa is kind of like a hero that doesn't move, right? You really don't want to smoke with a Jusa. She's so slow and she probably won't be able to feed anything to the smoke gank, right? So it makes it really hard to make those kind of plays and transition them into objective, right? As you can see, the tier 1 tower mid is still standing for Biscuit, and yeah, that is not a good sign. Side of a Frostbite, but it's not over for them by any means because it's the Juicer, right? You don't want to go into the late game with Juicer. As the game goes longer, Juicer gets fatter, shit is going to get harder for Biscuit, right? Probably, yeah, as you can see, I mentioned the first half earlier. They go for first half on Juicer to be able to maneuver around the Invoker spells. What a nice stun here. There's going to be the chain stun coming in, the dust coming in. They'll be able to get the kill on Invoker. The swap, though, but they don't have the vision. Wow, what a nice ultimate from Wyvern for them to reset here. But I am not sure if they want to reset or they want to take this fight. I mean, Invoker is there. They can actually take this. Juicer hasn't used her ultimate at all. I mean, why would they just back out of that fight? Razor was not there. I guess that's why. But yeah, that is exactly what I was talking about here. As you can see, the smoke play is coming in from Frostbite. Getting key pickups on heroes like Invoker and PL is what is going to make the difference in this game. They need more of that. I mean, it's like I said, it's not over by any means. If they can get maybe a little bit more as it relates to their smoke ganks, get like Invoker, get like PL before the fight even starts, like they just did, yeah, they can actually come back into the game pretty easy.
Sorceries avail.
And Centaur get it to defending the bottom lane right now. As you can see, the split push coming in from Naga Sirens here. Naga herself is going to back out as she wants to go defend the mid lane here. Oh, nice reaction time on the side of Frostbite here as they realize what was going on. And everybody's just going to back out, no problem. Nobody gets caught out by the song. I mean, Juicer manages to get caught out at the end tail of the song, but yeah, it's not enough for Biscuits to be able to make any play around it. Razor, though, getting caught out here. He doesn't have to... Oh, he pops a BKB. He actually does have a BKB. Sorry for that, guys. The team fight is going on. Razor killing the whole damage here. Invoker might be dead as well if they had vision here, but unfortunately they don't. Are they going to chase the shaman here? Oh, he doesn't manage to get quite in range for the stun, but still he has a blink dagger. This should be an easy kill. 3 people there on the side of Biscuits here. Invoker, he's hiding in the trees. He's going to be make it out alive. So it's 3-0 exchange here for Frostbite.
Dire's
Wow.
middle tower is under attack.
Nicely done here by Frostbite. What a nice and key BKB pickup by Razor here. Realizes what he needs to do for his team, right? He needs to be the kind of the frontliner to help Centaur, tank the ganks, and then they can turn the fights around with Wyvern and Juicer behind them. And this is exactly what Razor is doing. And yeah, as you can see, it paid off. This BKB pickup is what won them that team fight right there. And yeah, that was really impressive from Frostbite.
Is no more.
And they're just gonna back out right now. They probably can take Roche, but not sure they can take it fast enough. I mean, you really don't want to be in the pits when Invoker is alive, when Naga with the song is alive. Yeah, I think they make the safe decision not to go for the Roche here, and I think, yeah, that's the safest play to make. Not sure if they have a smoke, if they can make another sane rotation here, get a key pick off, and then transition into the last standing tower on the side of Biscuits here. I guess they just decided they want to farm a little bit more on Juicer, and she's going for a BKB as well. Yeah, and things are going to get really interesting once Juicer gets a BKB, because she's not affected by pretty much everything they have to throw at her, right? And she can easily deal with the PL illusions with her axe and a split shot. So yeah, Invoker, it would, oh my god, they get the stun on Invoker here. He has a tornado though, but he's dusted here, and the song comes out from Naga to help her Invoker make it out alive. And yeah, Invoker is going to live. He's so freaking fast. And we have to haste run on Naga here, but she's going back in. And still gets stunned up. A whole lot of damage on Razor here with his ultimate. Oh, she tries to juke out the little bit of damage there by using her illusions. But it's not enough as a security kill on Naga right there. Wow, that was kind of a misplay by Naga going back in for that. I mean, she had no vision there. Not sure why she decided to go back for the rune. I mean, that was that play was way too risky. I think Naga should have done that. I think, as we can see, Invoker Woody realizes, man, this game is not going great. I have to make space for my heroes. Now is my time to make space for my heroes, right? I mean, in the earlier stages of the game, Razor had to make space for his heroes to farm, and now it's time for Invoker to make space for his heroes. His time where he was supposed to be active around the fight, I wouldn't say over, but the time window where he could do that is limited right now, right? He has to push out these side lanes and make sure they're in a favorable position for small ganks to happen on his team, right? And that would be the Vengeful Spirit stacking the Ancients there for her Jusa, and an AC coming out from Razor next. He has about 2k gold before he gets his AC. Not sure if he's going to go for the AC or he's going to save for buyback here. Smoke coming in from the Dire side here. I'm not sure if the Radiant knows what is good. I think they realize this now, and Wyvern with the Invis rune going to scout this out. Oh my god, they have sentries here and they're able to disable the Wyvern, change disable, and the sleep. Oh my god, the sleep disrupting the combo on the side of the Dire here. BKB comes in for Jusa. I mean, ultimate buff on the side of the Midnight. What a 3-man stun from Senko. What is going on here? Look at the Meteor Hammer. So much damage from Jusa. Oh my god, all heroes dead on the side of Biscuits. The last hero is dead. That is a team wipe for Frostbite. I think they should go for the mid racks right now. I mean, the creep wave is pushing in. They have a lot of health on their cores. I mean, Razor manages to survive and they're able to turn the fights around. I mean, so much insane outplays here, guys. Invoker buys back, but I don't think Invoker alone is going to be enough to be able to defend this. Not sure why they just decided to back out. I mean, it's just an Invoker buyback. They could at least take the tower before the back because they had siege engines as well, but I think they decided to play it safer, get the Aegis and reset. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage, but yeah, they don't manage to kill anybody. Wow, this game, guys, this game. What a game coming in from both teams here, guys. I mean, I didn't expect this comeback for Frostbite, guys, but they are making it happen, guys. They're actually playing around nicely. The early advantage, the Biscuits were able to set up for themselves. And yeah, they're making the way back into this game, as you can see. Actually going in here, the stun coming in from Centaur. They're able to get the kill on Shaman here. PL realizes what is happening and he's just going to back out. He's just going to run back to base. Wow. Frostbite, man, making it happen. Making the plays happen. Walker kind of like scouting with the summons here. Do they actually want to go in on this? Shaman is dead though. The split push is coming out from Naga though. And yeah, I think they're just gonna trade towers here. They have 2 siege engines on the side, on both sides though, and this can be really tricky. I mean, they'll probably want to send somebody back to defend against Naga here. I'm not sure as to what they decide to do. Okay, Naga decides she's going to TP back. Somebody has to go defend here for Frostbite though. They actually have the Meteor Hammer on Wyvern. Wow, I didn't even realize that until now. I always thought it was, oh my god, are they actually going in for this? That's the ultimate cut by Jusa, and Shaman is gonna die again. He just respawned. 50 seconds on the sidelines. That is a Meteor Hammer coming in from Naga. Oh my gosh, he even misses the combo here. Like, why is he has his ultimate and he decides to use it now? Oh my god, what a nice setup for Juicer. A whole lot of damage coming in from Juicer. Everybody is dead on the side of Biscuits here. Wow, buyback comes in from PR, but I don't think he can actually do anything about this. Wow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
What a GG coming out here from Bad Boys. Wow. So they're throwing the towel on the side of Biscuits. Damn. What a game, guys. What an insane game coming in from Biscuits. Frostbite making the comeback. 18k gold lead at the end of the game from what was looking